Hey, what's up, guys? Christian Brindle here. I'm back with somebody who's doing big time things in the insurance space. And at this point, you're bound to be getting to know this gentleman that I'm joined with today. This is, I believe, the third time we've had him on the channel. Super excited to have him come back. I have Mr. Evan McGuffey, who is the founder of MediZues, you guys. And I mean, if you guys haven't checked out this tool yet, you're definitely going to want to. It is one of the premier tools that you have available today to kind of really help you with your client retention and a multitude of other things. So I wanted to kind of quickly just talk a little bit about what I actually was able to kind of observe as a user, right? So I have a MetaZeus account. I was able to kind of go into it pretty recently over the last couple of weeks and just kind of play around with it. Guys, this system is really top level. It's incredibly easy to use for one. It's very user friendly. You can essentially upload data into it and you can essentially, or you can put off one-on-one information, for one specific person if you wanted to kind of see it. And, Evan, I want to kind of have you explain to the people what MetaZeus is if they're not familiar with it before, but I'll kind of give my take on it and then you're welcome, maybe fill in the blanks if there's anything I missed. But guys, I mean, MetaZeus is a system that will allow you to put your client's data, their information into the system, and it will sync and check with systems and CMS to see if they have enrolled for a future enrollment date into another plan, and even before it takes effect, right? Historically speaking, to know if you are going to be losing a client, you usually have to wait and see if they fall off the commission statement or if you get a chargeback or something like that, right? So what this allows you to guys to do is you can run a report, let's say once a month, see which clients are going to be falling off the books. And since they're still your client, they haven't fallen off the books yet, you can compliantly reach out to them and see if you can kind of see what's going on, and maybe you can kind of save that client from leaving. Evan, what did I miss on that? Because I know there's way more to it than that.
No, 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 you nailed it. That's the meat and potatoes of it. What I can do is, Christian told you, I can show you. I'll share my screen. I'll just show a couple examples of what we're talking about. But essentially, yeah, you got it. It lets you know that your client signed up for a new MAPD or MA only or PDP within about 12 hours of them submitting a new enrollment application. And normally you don't find out until it's too late. Today's April 18th. You want to find out till May 4th or 5th. At that point, it's too late to reach out to the client. It's technically non-compliant unless you have a HIP or life insurance or an annuity with them. Otherwise, you got to say bye-bye unless they fill out another lead form. So if you can reach out to them April 18th, April 19th, right when they submit a new enrollment application, you'll be able to see what the future enrollment application is. You'll be able to study it, check out the summary benefits beforehand, and then make sure that their doctors are network, formulary. They know about all their deductibles. It's one thing to get a Part B reduction. It's another thing for it to come at a cost where you got to pay $50 to see your PCP. Just make an example. So not only is it good for retention, but it also makes the lives of seniors easier because what's the number one complaint, Christian? Hey, I got flipped to a plan that I didn't know about. I got flipped to a plan that isn't what I thought it was. And
Yep.
so,
I don't have my
right,
doctor anymore in this new plan. I don't have, I thought I was
exactly.
getting this, but it's really not what I thought it was. Yeah, it's a big problem.
Right. And at the end of the day, the whole reason that agents exist is not for us to make a boatload of cash. We exist to service Medicare beneficiaries and help the system just perform. And so we get paid month over month, but we only get paid if the senior is satisfied with our service. And if they're not, they leave. So if we can better service our beneficiaries, our members, then they have less bad experiences, and then we get paid, we have better retention, so we get paid more. But we want to make this focused around the agent and the agent servicing seniors the best that they can. So I'm going to share my screen and just show you a little bit about what we're talking about here. This is the dashboard of MediZeus. On the left, you have some folders. You can label them however you want. If you want to label them by carrier, if you want to label them by the month that you wrote the app, doesn't matter. Me personally, I'm a user of MediZeus because I have my own book of business with about 400 clients. And I only use one folder, so I don't really use the folders. But anyway, It's a new feature that we released since the last time that we spoke, Christian. So on the right is your, call it spreadsheet, your dashboard that's going to house all the data. MediZues takes all of your clients' MBIs and dates of birth from your CRM, okay, and maps them here. And so each client is a horizontal row, and you guys got a checkbox on the left. And so we're able to take data from a spreadsheet. So if you have your CRM and you export your CRM into a report and it's a spreadsheet, you can import it into MediZeus and you can do it that way so that you don't have to do it one by one. But the cool thing that we released a couple weeks ago is that we have a direct integration with a lot of the CRMs. We have an API. So, with Go High Level, we have a tutorial on how to sync it, where if you add a new contact in Go High Level or one of the white label versions of it, and that person has an MBI and a date of birth, well, then it's automatically going to get sent to MediZeus here. And then I'll show you what a report looks like. But once you run a report on MediZeus, it'll send all that info back to Go High Level, back to your CRM, and you can do all sorts of automations and workflows from there, which is super powerful, right? So we don't want to be a replacement to your CRM by any means. We just want to be a super powerful, very specialized extension to your CRM. So you have all your MBIs, dates of birth listed here. And the cool thing is you could have 20, you could have 200, you could have 2,000. No matter how many you have, you just have this button up here where you hit select all, and then you hit fetch data. There's going to be disclosure that pops up, same disclosure that the carriers make you attest to when you're verifying Medicare eligibility before doing an enrollment application, talking to a prospect for the first time on the phone or in person. And then you hit fetch, takes about 2 to 3 minutes, and MediZeus is going to populate. This is just an example of the following information right in that spreadsheet. So we have the MBIs, those are blurred out just for confidentiality for this demo. We have all the dates of birth. And then MediZeus came back and is going to show you the current contract number, current plan name, and current enrollment date. So we can see exactly what contract my client currently has, see what plan they have, and see how long they've had it. Now, the cool thing is in about 1 to 2 weeks, we're going to be releasing a new feature where each one of these contract numbers is going to be a hyperlink to the summary of benefits. So you just click on that contract number, boom, new tab. It's a PDF of the official summary of benefits. Just super nice, super handy.
This video is sponsored by none other than Lead Heroes, you guys. Lead Heroes is going to be your one-stop shop when it comes to your Medicare and final expense needs. People ask me all the time, Christian, what type of lead is going to be the best quality for me to work? And I don't really quite know if the answer is going to be a digital marketing lead, a direct mail lead, or a telemarketed lead, but I can say that a telemarketed lead is going to be up there with the best of them in terms of quality. A telemarketed lead has unique quality to it because there's a live person that actually speaks to the prospective customer and gets their verbal consent that they're interested and willing to speak with a licensed agent just like you. Whether it be a pre-scheduled Medicare appointment with a scope of appointment captured and then scheduled on your calendar 48 hours out, or whether it be a custom calling campaign where you call the shots, where your scripts are used, where it's the areas of your choosing, when it's the times of the day that you're choosing. Custom calling is where you pay by the hour, and essentially it's a custom campaign built to your liking. Lead Heroes has got you covered for all of these unique type of marketing needs for agents. There's a link down in the description of this video about Lead Heroes. You can learn more about these incredibly unique lead generation services, and I think you'll want to check it out today so you can continue to grow and explode your business.
But you see exactly what they have. You have the end zone, future contract number, and future plan name columns here. So this first guy in white, okay, he's got Humana Honor. He doesn't have an end zone date because he's not getting flipped. No future contract number because he's not getting flipped. Pretty self-explanatory. For this guy with WellCare No Premium, he's had it for a couple of years now, and the end zone date is 12/31/2023. Reason being is that this is just a snapshot from December of 2023. So I think I ran it on December 7th. So I knew any MediZeus user would have known if their client had signed up for a new MPD during AEP. So we see that the WellCare No Premium is ending. The future contract number is this. The future plan name is AARP United Healthcare. And the future enrollment date is 01/01/2024. So I just scroll to the right. It's 01/01/2024. AARP 01/01/2024. And it's going to run that for all your clients, whether it be 20 clients. I have in here 671 of them, and I have all this data for all of them in one shot. And you get to see the last fetch. So this is the last time that we fetched data with CMS. In addition to that, if you keep scrolling to the right, we show the data about their first name, last name, address, city, state, and zip code on file with CMS. We have their LAS level with co-payment percentage. So L1, 100%, L2. If it's partial, it'll be like L4, 50%, 75. We'll show that. And the Medicaid indicator. Now, people were asking, oh, are you guys able to get the Medicaid level, even though Change Healthcare, the whole Medicaid verification DSNP thing, shut down? No, we don't have the Medicaid number or the Medicaid level. We just have the Medicaid indicator, whether it be yes or no. So if we did have the DSNP verification tool, it would have gone down like last month. So there's no workaround to that. So that's MediZues in a nutshell. The other cool thing that we do, this won't be relevant, Christian, until AEP, but we show crosswalks. So we'll let you know that your clients are getting crosswalked to a new plan and what that future plan is. So
that's
if
huge.
The name of the plan, yeah, if it's changing from Cigna Primary to Cigna Preferred or Humana Gold Plus to Humana Gold Plus Plus, you're like freaking out. You're like, holy shit, all my Humana Gold Plus members are getting flipped. No. It's just a crosswalk. Don't freak out. Drink a cold one, and you'll be good. Stay at the ALR. So that's a meat and potatoes of MediZues. So since the last time that we spoke, Christian, we added, like I mentioned before, a direct integration with a lot of the CRMs out there. And so it's called an API. The type of API is a webhook, not to get too technical, but basically, imagine you have all your data here. You just select all your clients, and then it's not on this version, but it's on. Yeah, we have this new button called push. So you could push all the data back to your CRM. And then from there, we don't want to overwrite any data. There's a way to do it where it populates new custom fields within your CRM, whatever you're using, Go High Level, Salesforce, HubSpot, whatever it might be. And it updates your CRM and with practically, pretty much real-time data from CMS. And then from there, there's a lot of different use cases. You can run a report, you can send emails from there. You can, if you have an LOA shop, you can alert the agent on file. You can cross-reference if you were the one that wrote that future plan, right? Like if you were the one that wrote the AARP, or if you didn't, then it was somebody outside your organization and your client's about to get flipped. And the cool thing is that, especially during OEP and AEP, we will show the last app that is winning. So it's good for placement, because if you're doing a high volume with your agency, you write 100, well, let's just say you write 1,000 apps during AEP, and only 800 of them, 80%, go into effect on January 1. Well, what does that mean? 200 came in behind the app that you wrote, right? So we will show the last app that's winning, which is super beneficial for what's called placement. So, it's April. We don't have to think about AEP, thank God, for another 5 months, but during that time, it'll be super helpful. So I'll pause there and give it back to you, but that's it.
Yeah. It's such a powerful tool, and there's so many possibilities of kind of how it can help an agent, and it solves so many much needed problems, and it is very simple. It's nice that you can kind of check it and see if the client has Medicaid and everything like that. And again, I think, like you said, if the Medicaid, systems go down, there's nothing anyone can do about that, right? That's just going to be kind of part of the territory a little bit. But yeah, guys, I think there's really nothing quite like this on the market right now, and it's something you should highly, highly consider for your business. We're going to link it actually down in the description of this video, so you guys can check it out and kind of learn more about MediZues. And of course, Evan will be at the 7-Figure Medicare Agent Summit He's in MediZues will be there, so you'll be able to talk to him in person, ask him any questions as well if you have any. But yeah, this is such a game-changing system for you guys. And again, I think, I think that's really powerful what you mentioned there, Evan, about, you're not trying to compete with their CRM. You're not trying to replace their CRM. This is more of something that can be an add-on to what they're doing. And it's a system that has its own unique purposes.
Yeah. Amen. Amen. And for somebody that wants to get started, the link's in the description, MediZues.com. And if you do go to the website and you want to learn how to integrate using spreadsheets or webhooks, we have tutorials on that. Everybody gets a 30-day free trial, no credit card asked. If you're pretty tech savvy, then you actually really don't need to be that tech savvy to set up the webhooks. And once you set up the webhooks one time, you only have to do it one time, and they don't have to do it again. So anytime CRM reflects MediZues reflects CRM. It's beautiful. But if you just want to do it via spreadsheets, then we have that capability as well. Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, I certainly appreciate you coming on today and, kind of doing this demonstration for anybody that might have had questions. Guys, check out this tool. Talk a little bit to Evan about how affordable MediZues is. What does this thing cost agents right now?
30-day free trial, then it's $89 a month.
Yeah. I mean, guys, $89 a month, right? You can be running this thing monthly to see if your clients are going to be coming off the books. And yeah, I mean, if it helps you save a few clients a year, it is so amazingly worth it. And I don't see how it can't, as long as you're checking it, as long as you're doing your due diligence and coming in and checking it and following up with those clients. But this is the ultimate retention tool right now.
Yeah. Amen. Amen. Thanks. And we have agents that ask, hey, should I even get MediZues? It depends. If you're still working, if you don't have a book of business of 100 clients, don't get it, right? We love to have you earn your business, but you don't need it. You really don't. I mean, I didn't have a freaking CRM until I had 500 clients. Until I had 500 clients. Like, oh, I could have done that the whole time. That would have been nice. So you got to build a book to have something to protect. So we have agents that ask, hey, is it even worth it? Well, we built an ROI calculator, right? So you put in how many clients you have. Let's say you have 300 clients and current persistency. It's a hard number to calculate, to keep track of. Let's just say it's pretty good. It's 80. And your commission or your override. If you're an agency, you can use this calculator too. But your commission, let's just say is street is 306, and your annual MediZues costs. We give a 20% discount if you pay annually, so it'd be $828. But if you just want to pay monthly, it's $1068. All right, which is equivalent to about saving 3 policies. So your commissions, like you put in, is 306. Your cost is 1068. MediZues needs to save you 3 clients per year to cover its cost. Now, most of our users report at least a 5% increase in their persistency. Okay, if that happened to you, right? Some of them report way more. I mean, we have people that save 8 people the first day that they run it. But if you just had a 5% increase in your persistency, that'd be equivalent to $4,600, $4,500. You'd be making 73,000. Well, after you'd be making 78 grand. It'd be equivalent to saving 15 clients a year, or only on average like 1 and change per month. And as far as ROI goes, that's a 4x ROI. So yeah, it's an investment, right? But we want to give you a good return. And the reason that we do a really, really nice full free trial is because we want you to save 3 clients during your free trial. And then you got the rest of it on us for the entire year, right? And you just continue to save your clients.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, this system is a no-brainer. If you have any type of book of business, highly recommend it. Again, check out the link in the description, learn more about it, get in, try it with a free trial, just give it a shot and try it out. One thing I thought that was super generous of you, Evan, is like, you guys don't even ask for a credit card in the 30-day free trial, right? You do the 30-day free trial and people can really use it to its full capabilities during that free trial. And then, once people get a real feel for it, they can see that it's something that they really need to have going forward.
Amen. Amen. I created this just to reflect the type of system that I want to use, because $89, nobody gets excited about having another $89 a month automatic bill. Like me, I'm like, MediZues, we have a shit ton of software that we use, like a huge tech stack. So I don't get excited about adding another platform into it. But if I was going to do it, I'd want full features for 30 days. I want to like have them earn my business. But if, that software platform earns my business, then take my money. Just don't try to take it too early, and don't try to take it without earning my business. So that's the way that we set it up. And it's the system that I would want to use if I was the consumer.
Love it. Love it. Again, guys, check it out. Link in the description, MediZues. And yeah, guys, highly recommend it. At the very least, get in and try the 30-day free trial, poke around in there, kind of use this software out, give it a shot. And you might be shocked at how many clients that you can save and how simple it's going to make it for you. So Evan, again, thank you for the time. It's always a pleasure to have you come on and kind of share your expertise and, get a chance to talk about this software that's really helping agents all over the country.
Absolutely. You're very welcome. Thank you for having me, Christian.
Guys, if you made it to the end, you know the drill. Like the video, helps more people like you find it who need to hear this information. Comment your thoughts down below. Any questions you have about MediZues or anything else, subscribe, and we'll be back next time with another video. Thanks, everybody.